basically catch up with as many student athletes as we can, all the coaches, and this is really an area for Chippewa fans to love. And the big thing about it is it's free to go on there, so it doesn't cost any money. You can go on there and click and get those views up, and which would be good for us. So that's good that you do that.
It's the very best spot to go for everything Central Michigan when it comes to athletics. And I know in your heart you have a soft spot for women's basketball because it's the sport that you get to call on the radio. And give us an idea. I know you're excited about this upcoming season. Coach Guevara and her troops. Looks like it's going to be another outstanding campaign.
Yeah, actually tomorrow morning is their first time together as a team. And I'm going to go down there and watch them by 8:15 in McGurk. But, yeah, this squad is going to be very deep, 12 to 13 different players. They're going to press 40 minutes. They're going to be up and down the floor, high-octane offense. If you haven't been out to see the women's basketball team, they really are a treat to watch. And you might say, well, women's basketball, I don't really, I'm more towards the men's, but you'll be surprised if you come out there and cheer on the women's basketball team, and they're going to have a legitimate chance of making the NCAA tournament for the first time in program history this year. Now, Christy, looking at your time here, 26 seasons, what has changed and what has stayed the same during your time here in Mount Pleasant? That's a good question for you.
Well, what has stayed the same is my hair color. Because
That's good.
Because I go to Sheer Magic and get my hair done every month.
As you can tell, very intelligent is Paulina Lee. Not only good in academics, good on the field, in the community, but a very good, and most importantly, a good interview. I said that
Thanks,
time and
Justin.
time again. Probably one of the best
Hey,
at
if she
CMU.
wasn't busy Saturday, she might be roaming the sidelines
She'll
for the
be with
football
me
game.
on Saturday.
Put me out of a job, Paulina Lee. But they're expected to make your 35th career start versus Iowa as you're getting closer to conference play and going in at one final time. Looking back in the 3 years here at CMU, what are you going to miss the most? I know a lot of people say the athletes, the competition. What is it for you?
I don't think I could pick out one particular thing. I think just the overall experience, both on and off the field.
Now you have Iowa this weekend, very talented team. They're 5-1 on the season. This is a team that, out of the Big Ten Conference, they have some goal scorers. Kim Scraper, second in the country, 12 goals scored on the year. What are some keys to victory, Coach, for this weekend?
Well, Scraper's scoring a lot of goals, so I guess we should keep an eye on her.
Yeah, some very good leaders, as Paulina Lee is one of those. Marketing major, not a broadcasting major. So I'm not trying to take my job, but
Not yet.
Not yet. Wow. What are you looking to do with that major? I know you've helped out CMU athletics a lot, and they're very thankful for having you on board.
I'm still trying to figure that out. I got a couple months.
You don't know. Just wait till as you lead up to graduation, have all those people ask you time and time again. It's good times. You're from New York. What's the most challenging aspect coming to Michigan? There's no Michigan players on the field hockey team. Obviously, this is a sport that's more East Coast. A lot of New York players, Pennsylvania, those kind of players on the team. 430 miles away from Pittsburgh, New York. What was that most challenging thing coming to Mount Pleasant?
It actually wasn't that challenging for me.
Now, for you, Coach Kaiser, I know these early morning practices, and both for cross country and track and field. How do you guys do it? I mean, waking up at the crack of dawn, it takes a different mindset, a different kind of athlete to be a cross country runner in comparison to some of the other sports, because let's face it, a lot of the others are sleeping. I know I'm a night owl. I could never be a cross-country runner. But you, on the other hand, will wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and have no problem with it.
Yeah, we love the mornings. I mean, 6, 7, 8 a.m., we're no later than 8 a.m. So it's just in our blood.
Now let's keep it with you, Matt. Last year you get redshirted. How tough was it to sit out last year knowing it was better for the team, and now you have so much depth on the team as a result of you sitting out and some others, including Tech Adams?
It was just really hard seeing the guys go out there and, knowing that the guys were redshirting could fill those holes, but also having to realize that it was for the long run and that, sometimes short-term loss for a long-term gain. And I think we're going to see a lot of dividends from that this year.